Okay. Let's just get started and see what happens. So I guess the first thing we should probably do is go repair what few tools we do need to repair. Elytra's fine. What about our other ones? Other one's fine as well. Okay, so we just need the one repaired. Let's just go take care of that. Yeah, whatever. All right. Oh, let's grab the water bottle. Oh, stuck. All right, let's do this. Got some stuff we got to do today. All right. Let's go. Do I even have an arrow? Yeah, we're good. Ooh. Okay. Let's fix these up real quick. Not that one. This one. And then what few tools we need to repair. Not very many. I hope this isn't too loud. All right. Come here, buddy. Gonna be doing a lot of digging, so we gotta repair our tools real quick. What few we do have. We should probably make more, but I don't have any villagers set up with books. So I don't know if I have the supplies to do more unbreaking and efficiency and mending. I don't think I do. I know I have silk touch books. I guess I could add. Yeah, I mean, I have a cobblestone generator. I guess I wouldn't have to necessarily go for the cobblestone, but I do want cobbled deep slate rather than regular deep slate. Can you take deep slate and put it in a stonemason? Hold on one sec. I think something is bugging out here. Are we live? That is the question. Because it is a little buggy on my end, so I'm not exactly sure, unfortunately. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about this, one moment. Software says I'm live. YouTube does not, however. Oh, one sec. I actually might have to do something really quickly. So sorry. Okay. I believe we are back. Hopefully. All right, everything's repaired though. Do we leave it up there? Am I dumb? Oh. Yes, I am dumb. Okay. Should definitely get more tools, but I feel like that's enough for now at least. Not a lot of gold. We definitely need to do a little more. But we don't have to worry about that right now. Right now we have some terrain to work on. Okay. Turn this puppy around. Let's go. Okay, so we need to really just mark out one little quarter of what we're going to be doing for the entire base, because I don't want to dig out the entire area and then end up not liking it. So I think we're going to do 1/4, even though that 1/4 will take a good bit of time. But if we do 1/4 of it, then we can kind of decide what we're going to be doing from there. That'll make it easier for sure. Also need to sleep. Okay, so what are we doing first? We should probably mark it out with netherrack to kind of get exactly where we're going to be at. Also, I guess we could take a look at the books and see, do we want silk touch though? All right, we need to figure something out real quick. We have... Did I leave it up there? I think I left it up there. Okay, well, we can just do it from up there then. Let's look at the books real quick. Let's see what we have. Because if we can't use the deep slate to make cobbled deep slate with the stonemason, then there's no real reason. Okay, yeah, we have a bunch of silk touch books and then a couple of other things. I don't think we have any more books in here, do we? No. Okay, so we do have silk touch books if we want them. I don't know if we do. I'm not sure if you can use the regular deep slate. So let's find out real quick before we get started. So stonemason's here, deep slate, regular is here. Can we just turn this into cobbled? No, I could turn it into mini blocks. Okay. Huh, so I don't know if I want to use as much silk touch. I have... Where'd that box go? Let's go ahead and put our bed down and just allow us to sleep. Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so half of them are silk touch, half of them not, except we do have our main pickaxe. I don't imagine we'll be needing that. Let's just throw it in there. Okay, so let's do... We have to move our beacons for sure, which I think are in here. Yes. So let's grab a couple pieces of iron or gold to feed it to. And then, or emerald's fine. Okay. Let me click on chat real quick. Just to make sure I'm spotting anything. All right. We've marked out at least the sides in which we want to do, which are, there's the middle. And if we look all the way over here, is it this side that I marked as well? Nope, not that side. So it must be the other way. Over here. So we got that middle marked. Yeah, and this middle marked as well. So we just need to figure out exactly what the layout's going to be. What's the plan? Plan is basically, we go way up here, you kind of see it. So we'll have middle here, this whole circle. Here's the middle this way, here's the middle this way. We're going to take this little pizza slice here and start cutting away the land. So this is going to be the tallest portion, and each individual layer is going to go lower and lower until the middle. So basically this will be the highest. We'll go down probably like 15 blocks here and go over, and then down 15 more and then go over, and then down 15 more and go over. And then this part will be the same height that it is now. It'll be holding these pillars up. So I don't know exactly what a beacon's range is, but I'm guessing if we put it somewhere in the middle of these two, they should overlap and be fine. So maybe, because we won't have to be doing much digging in this section, because that's the tallest layer. We just have to get rid of this island, a little bit of that, some of the grass there, and we'll probably get rid of a couple of layers of grass here, because I might have something I want to do on the inside. I'm not entirely sure. We're just rolling with it. We're just going to roll with the punches and see how it goes. But first, we do need to set up our beacons. The two that we have. We have a third one down at the bottom there. Should we? No, we're doing 1/4. It should be fine. Okay, so let's see here. Probably should put it in this middle section, like here, and then another one like there. Is that a pillager I just saw? Yes, it is. Oh, you can't get the omen from them now. It's like a potion or something, right? Let's just take care of them. Wow, I almost looked like Legolas there for a second, and then I didn't. Oh, well, that was anticlimactic. All right. Moving on. Did I get one of the heads? Oh, they're still here. All right. Just to see if I get a pillager head. Ooh. No, I don't really want your crossbow. Did get one of the bottles, though. I've actually never seen them. Don't kill many pillagers. But we have one now if we want it. I don't remember exactly what it's used for. For the raids, I imagine? But we'll just shove it in here for now. Okay. Beacons. We've decided middle layer. And let's see, one's here. So probably somewhere in this range, yeah? Yeah, for the raid? Okay. I don't know if I've ever done a raid. I've done the... Oh, actually, I don't know. I was gonna say I might have done them on a realm, but I don't know if I've done them on this world, unless it was on accident. Give you a 30-second warning before you enter a village. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Should I put it... I guess it needs to be closer this way, so we'll just do it this way. Didn't they nerf the stuff that you can get from raid farms? Like, I know you could get hella emeralds, but I didn't... I would much prefer getting emeralds from doing trades. Like, I have the villager trade in the farm. I could trade iron for them. So I didn't really see a point. I mean, I guess it would be free. You wouldn't have to do trades and get locked out. And you wouldn't have to actually trade something to get something. You're just getting it for free by standing there. But, I don't know. Never really cared about building one. Probably should be on my to-do list at some point. Is there something above this? Oh, I was about to say, is there something above this? It's not letting it. So we're going for haste. Okay. Oh yeah, I can... It's this? Which one is it? Which one of these buttons shows me the beacon range? I already forgot. I'm so bad with a couple of these mods. Is it Tweakaroo that does it? I don't remember. Oop. Is it this one that does it? There is one. Let's see, is it? Not there. Beacon range. Yeah, overlay beacon range. To set it to a key. I guess B. Do it to B for beacon. Okay, so there's our range. Okay. So it definitely crosses the halfway point. It doesn't quite go all the way up here. So if we put another one... Oh, it follows me. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we put another one like... I guess we don't have to do it the entire way. Like right there? We need it to be in the middle here. So maybe like... That'll do. So like, okay, we could put it on this thing and probably be fine. Oh, right where the thing is at. Sweet. Epic placement. Oh, they're in me. That sounded weird. The one thing that I definitely want to do in the future is a 1, 2, 3, 4. One sec. Is a witch farm. Because redstone is something that I don't have a ton of. I mean, I do have a fair amount that's redstone ore. All I'd have to do is break it with fortune and I'd be fine. But I don't go caving as much as I used to back in the olden days. We're kind of at the end game now, so caving is not something we do very often, so redstone is not something we come by very often. So definitely should do something about that for too long. But the next big thing after the base is finished, I think I'm gonna do perhaps a farm for wither skulls, because I don't have any beacons. I had like 5 or 6. I have no idea where they went after I finished the slime city, like the giant slime farm city. Oh my lord, I can't find them anywhere. I don't know where they went. They might have ended up in lava or a cactus somewhere. Who really knows? Oh, I'm one short. Did I put it somewhere? Or did I just... Do I just not have one? Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, yeah, it's probably that one. All right. So now we have haste 2. Let's turn off the beacon. Get ready to sleep. Probably start putting our stuff down like over here on this big one. This last layer. Where's my bed? Oh, I left it in there, didn't I? Ow. Okay. Let's see here. I should probably bring this with me, actually. Are these the empty ones? Yep. These are the ones I was going to use. And I don't think I'll be needing any of this. This is just random junk that I use for this room. Okay. Let's go over here. So, first thing, I guess we can shove all of our shulker boxes back here. So we have our picks. We'll put that one next to our bed and an ender chest, of course. And then we have our empty ones that we'll be using to gather all of the random stones and such. And then we have, what is that? Oh, that's the one with the, yeah, we'll just throw it there. Put these random assortment items in it. All right. So I guess we can firstly get rid of some of this stuff, because we won't need it anymore. It is a little sad to see all of this hard work that I put in earlier like years ago to outline the entirety of this mushroom island is now kind of going to waste because we're just tearing it down. Well, I wouldn't say kind of going to waste. It is going to waste because we're tearing it down and doing something completely different. But I kind of had an idea that I liked better than my original one, so we're going to go for it. Now we'll have to do some actual landscaping at some point to make this look a little bit better than being so close to here. But I guess we could just like start doing this. That is part of the wall, yes? Yes, it is. So I guess we'll just put some dirt there for now. And like I said, we could finish that up at some other point. Now, I said I wanted to dig a few layers. Oh, we should probably do the netherrack first. We definitely should. Okay. Jesus, why are there so many dolphins here? Okay, so I think each layer is going to be 15 deep. So from the top of this, there's no way to do it down. So we're just, oh, we should get scaffolding. We probably should get scaffolding. I feel like that would make this go a bit easier. Yo, no, have you seen some of the other videos on the channel? Like the world tour or the last one I did with the slime city or anything like that? I feel like I've accomplished so little since I did the world tour, but it's been almost 1,000 days. Actually, it's probably been 1,000 days. I think I did it around 2,500. And we are at 3,500 now. So I feel like we haven't done very much at all since we've done the world tour, which is kind of sad to say. But I mean, we've done a lot in this, in the sense of, you know, a lot of work on this one area. Oh, you came from those 2 videos. Oh, thank you. Nice. I've done a lot on my base, but I have not done very much outside of it, really. Okay, so we'll count this as layer 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow. How convenient is that? Okay, so that puts you at your 15th layer right here. And then this one's going to go down another 15 and go over. So should we mark it? I feel like we should mark it with netherrack just so we don't cross the line. Okay, and then it goes from... Wait, that's not 15 though. That would be 14, yeah? Because it would actually go down one more, because that layer is 15. Isn't it? Am I dumb? Am I being dumb right now? I'm confusing myself with my own tactic. Oh, that's sad. I forgot my hands do that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's the reason you returned to the game. Wow. I mean, I'm happy to inspire you to come back. So yeah, we need to put netherrack down one layer. Happy I could play a part in that inspiration for you. I didn't expect any of my videos to do super well because I don't upload them very often because it does take me quite a while to get stuff done. But seeing people interact with it the way that I have, it's been quite cool, actually. It's inspired me as well. Okay, so I feel like we might hit some weirdness here because it's not exactly gonna be straight up and down, but it'll be fine. All right. Is digging straight down a good idea? It's completely dark, except for something sparkly over there. What's that? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a okay, we're good. So we gotta go down 15. Oh god. Okay. Can I not die? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I think that was 11. 13, 14, 15. I believe that's 15. So let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, it's one short. Okay. Gotta go down one more. There's the 15. Okay. We should probably just dig the entire way so we can have a whole line. So let's do it like that. Then there's the edge of the wall. Yeah. Which we'll have to dig all this as well, so I guess we should go ahead and do it. Remember, we're only doing a portion of it. We're only doing a quarter. We're not doing the entire thing right now. Not the entire circle, just a quarter. If we do a quarter, line it up, make sure it looks the way we kind of want it to look, then we can worry about the rest of it. Where's the... Did I not make a hole in the wall? I thought I did. I guess I wouldn't have, because... Oh, we are completely losing sight of ourselves. There we go. Okay, are we in the main area? Okay, this part's gonna get cut too, so that's fine. Okay, so it goes all the way to here. And then all the way to this back wall to there? Yeah, to right there. Okay, so now we just gotta cut all this down and hopefully not die in the process. But also need to mark going down 15 more again and hope that my base underneath the ground is not too close. I don't think it is. I think it's way further down there. Okay, let's see here. Oh, yeah, we're good. Let's just catch up. Let's just get it all flat on this one spot. How long you been playing Minecraft, my friend? Or I guess you just said you came back to the game, but... Yeah, the deeper, the inner circles are going to get deeper and deeper. The one that's like actually holding the towers up, the one that's holding the pillars, that one's going to stay where it's at. It's going to stay that height. Like, so this layer is going to be on the level of the water, and then this one's going to go down 15 and over, and then down 15 again here, and then over, and then down 15 again and over, and then this one's going to be a giant wall that holds these pillars up. So it's going to look like a cascading like bowl effect, and then the middle is going to stay where it's at. Hopefully. That's the plan. I don't know exactly how it's going to be, but that's the general idea, I think, of how we want it to look. I guess we could place some torches down on this side because we won't be cutting that side. The mixture of gravel is a little unfortunate. We should definitely take a screenshot of our pick. How do we use it? Times used? Yeah, here we go. So let's take a screenshot of these real quick so we can see where we start and end, just in case. What is this song? I have no clue. Just put on some royalty-free music and we get a love song. Yo, no, you feeling it? I'm feeling it. Almost thought this was a, didn't know if it was a love song or a gospel song at first. Talking about angels. Oh, we have a, ooh, hello. That's a block I actually kind of want. Let's get it. Let's get some of those, and get some, I just threw that in the rack away, that's fine. Not your strong point. I mean, it just takes a little more time to do whatever you want to do. It's the same as creative. You just have to maneuver a little slower, unfortunately. It's definitely more difficult to build in survival than creative. And I typically, you build in creative first. Yeah, I usually give myself like an idea in creative. Like I have a creative world that I use to like kind of jot down basic plans for stuff, and then once I get the idea of what I want to do, I'll throw it in survival and be like, okay, I have enough, so we'll just go ahead and take it. I guess we'll just go this way. I should use these. I should use these geo blocks for this base somewhere. I think that would look really cool. I don't know. It probably goes well with the blue and black and white. It's like a light purple, like a glowy purple. I feel like that could look good. Somewhere. I don't know where. Somewhere. Oh, I probably should have gotten rid of the wall there too, huh? That's alright. We gotta sleep anyways. Building in creative just kind of helps. Just helps you figure out what you're gonna do. Because if I try to do it in survival straight off the bat, it definitely is more time consuming than it should be. Here. There we go. Oh yeah, I should do that one too, huh? I had to build these rings to get rid of all the water, unfortunately. Well, I guess I could have done it. I might have actually not had to do that. But I was lining it up anyways, so whatever, it's fine. It might have been wasted time, now that I'm thinking about it in the grand scheme of things. Alright. Is this the bottom of the 15? No, that is. That looks more than 15, does it not? Am I crazy in thinking that? Looks more than 15? Or am I just underestimating? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I might be underestimating how tall it actually is. No, that's 15. Okay. Well, my bad. Yeah, when people say they're not good at building, or, you know, they're not very good at this and that in Minecraft, like I would consider myself not a particularly great builder, but other people, I guess, tend to disagree. But I don't know if I would consider myself a good builder or if I just have enough patience. I should save these things, right? Get rid of gravel for it. Not that, not that, not that, not that. Where'd it go? Oh, it's on the ground. There we go. I just think, in all honesty, to be creative, it's just a matter of patience. You just kind of like got to figure out what works for you, what you like, what you don't like. And it's incredibly subjective too. It's not like an objective thing. Something is good and something is bad. So I don't think anybody is necessarily bad or uncreative when it comes to building in Minecraft. You just need time to figure out what kind of stuff you like. I tend to build, at least now, before when I was trying to be more consistent with YouTube, I was building smaller stuff. So it was a little harder to do what I wanted to do because I don't like building on small scale, but I can't build on a large scale if I'm trying to put out a video, you know, fairly often, a week every other week. But once I kind of gave up that idea and decided to just work on what I wanted to work on and then make videos as they just happen, that's when it started being a bit better. Where's the wall line at? Here? Is it this block or that block? I think it's this block. Whoops. Nope, I was wrong. It's this block. Was I wrong? Is it this block? Nope, I was right. It's right here. That's where it'll go down. But yeah, I tend to build things that are just kind of large in size. So I think just from that aspect, people think it's like a really good build. Simply because it's just large, right? Oh, it went down, yeah, so I don't even have to go all the way down. Let's grab some, let's actually get rid of this real quick. Let's get rid of these blocks that we know we're probably gonna want. And then we lost it again right here. And then that one will be the one that goes down, right? Yeah. You should mark the circle before it's too late. Mark the circle, what do you mean? Am I? I feel like I build large scale things. So it's impressive from that stance. Like building something large in survival, you know, people do tend to, you know, I don't want to say sit in awe about, but they, oh wait, you're right. Here's where it should be dipping down the second time. So what I just did doesn't matter. Well, this is what happens. That's all right. Right there. So put you back to there. Yeah. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's why I said to mark the circle. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. I'm certainly not the most efficient worker, am I? There we go. Mark the circle down here. It would definitely not be a bad plan, would it? I feel like once we get each layer in, it would be better. Maybe with a torch. Maybe like that'll show that's where the wall's supposed to be. And then the other one is here. But we already know that because of Well, I guess it would be up there. But yeah, let's go ahead and take care of this and then make sure we're on the right track. So there's the torch. I did say I would be saving some of this ore or some of this stone and such. I even built a little auto sorter for it. Haven't put anything in it yet. Okay, so that's where the floor is supposed to stop, and then we'll just... Should I mark it for the wall or where I shouldn't go? That's a great question. Use netherrack? It's probably... Oh, yeah, I should continue the path, like the netherrack path, like I was doing. You're correct. You're absolutely correct. Let's do it on the wall. Yeah, let's mark it on the wall. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. It is a very good plan. That was 15, correct? I do believe so. That means we're just one layer short for this. Or that might have been the floor. Is the floor here or one up? I hate my life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Yes, so now we can mark the floor. Because this is where the floor of that will be. Okay. Then the wall is here, and then this one is where it goes down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is actually 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wrong. It's one more up. So let's take one away from the bottom, and we're good to go. One away from the bottom there. Oh, wow. So that's where it should be. Looks like I'm going to spend 30 hours here. Well, I spent 50, I think, draining the water. So, and draining the water took me about 50 hours and roughly placing about 200,000 blocks. So, we're in it for the long haul, I guess you could say. We should probably go empty our inventory. We are full of junk. And then this would be where the floor is, right here. Oh yeah, there's a cave there. Nice. Yeah, let's go empty out real quick. Ow. Yeah, I think I spent 50 hours on the water itself, like draining all the water out, if I remember right. Oh god, you can't just empty, can you? Let's just... No, we need the netherrack. You can keep all this junk. Why do I have chests? Oh, from the other room, I suppose. All right. Let's go. While we just hurt ourselves all the way down. Just to be sure. That is correct. All right. Let's make it sure. Just make it sure. Then the next wall So this would be where the ground is just a couple blocks over. Right there. That's where the next wall, so that's where it goes down. Am I going down on the wall or I believe so. There's the wall. Yes, so right next to it. So we put a thing on the block of the wall. Gotcha, gotcha. Block of the wall here. Good to go. Now we gotta go down 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I knew I heard it. All right. Oh, I actually installed a data pack that would come in handy here, but I don't have the supplies to make what I need. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I installed a data pack to do like a lava sponge. Let's check real quick. Do I have? Yes. Yes. Wow. Okay. Powdered snow buckets. I don't know where I can get those in a close proximity. Do they spawn on any mountain that's high up with snow? Or can you turn snowballs into snow and then scoop it like that? I don't know if you can. Oh, I put my axe away, didn't I? Shall we just take a little look-see and see if that's true? I'm gonna need more buckets, which is totally fine. I think we have buckets in, yeah. We have oh, that's milk. I was gonna say we have a powdered snow. That's wrong. So let's grab that. And I guess we'll just fly over past the farm real quick and see if we don't find it rather quickly from the snow mountains. Is it any mountain? Or is it just snow? Where'd all my ender chests go? Did I throw them in here? I did. Wow. Sand is your best friend. Yeah, I just spent a ton of time using sand on all of the water, so I'm hoping this will help. I'm gonna go over here to the farm. Because there are mountains around here, but I don't know exactly how tall they are. Well, these are more like hills. I thought they were more mountainous. These are definitely not the mountains we're looking for. Okay, we might just have to sand it up then. Was there not snowy mountains somewhere? Maybe I was a little further out than I thought when I found the snow. Oh, there's a higher mountain, but not exactly what we're looking for. Oh, actually? That's a cool lake. I want to do something in that lake. That would be kind of cool. Okay. So they're just somewhere on the mountain then. I guess we just bucket it until we find something, yeah? I don't want to die of... Well... How do we know? Am I even doing this correctly? Look, a goat. Oh, Jesus. I just got so much milk. From the goat. God. Why would you do that? Okay. Guess we'll just take care of that. Okay. So clearly I am not doing this correctly. No, I don't want your milk, please. Okay, when I thought people were dying from this like so often, how am I not finding any snow? I guess it's not here. Can you... Yeah. Okay, so you do... Wait. Lava sponge. All right, let's see here. Yeah, it's powdered snow bucket. Let's just do a little quick... Is it any mountain or particular mountains? I'm just going to do a quick Google real quick. Severe skill issue if you die from those. Yeah, that's what I thought. Empty bucket on a powder snow block or a powder snow cauldron. You can break them easily when falling into them. I've never had that problem, so I'm not sure. But yeah, I heard people were dying from it, and I was like, don't you like sink like quicksand and then kind of slowly die? Okay, now we're just... Now this is just a waste of time right here. This is... Looking for... Oh! Oh! Oh, they look slightly different. You see it? They look ever so slightly different. Oh, now I'm placing... Am I placing them now? Why am I placing them? Oh, because I have no room. All right, come here into chest. All right, we found it. Excellent. 2 and there. I don't know how many we need, but that's how many we have. So that's what we're going to go with. Boom. Don't even remember what the rest of the recipe was. It was like buckets and lava block or something like that. Yeah. I think we should give that a shot. How fast does that kill you if you fall into that? I imagine if you're wearing armor of some kind, it will slow it down. I imagine I'm probably not wrong there, but maybe I am. Okay, I think it was buckets and lava blocks. I think lava blocks, yeah. And how much iron do we have? Very slowly. Okay. Can you use it multiple times? Like the lava sponge? Yes. Like cactus? It's that slow? People die to that? What am I looking for? Oh, I was gonna do buckets. Oh, but I don't have any iron in there. Do I have any iron in here? Probably. Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, we don't have enough room for 11 buckets. Let's, we need... Okay, let's grab a shulker box. Good lord. We are just ruining our inventory with a bunch of junk. We are just ADHDing it up right now. Let's just throw stuff that's so pointless in here. Should have tested it when I was there. I should have, actually. You're right. I should go test it. Okay, how many does it take to make one? And then we need buckets. So, let's take that out of there. Let's grab like, I think it was 4 to make one, wasn't it? Okay. You need a hopper too? Good lord. Okay. I think all of my hoppers are over where we just were because I was using them to make the sorter. Oh, we have some. Okay. Now do we have everything? We do. Okay. Lava sponge. And I think you can put it on top of ice to cool it off. If I remember right. So we need to make a couple of these. Don't have... You have enough powder snow to make what? 2 more? That's what it looks like. Oh, spelled that wrong. What am I missing here? Oh, more buckets, of course. So we need 4, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So we need 8 more buckets. Yeah, we can only make 7, of course. Why would we want to make 8? Okay, there's 3 lava sponges. Now, we need to test it. And I think you put it on top of ice of some kind, either pack or blue. So let's just grab, or we have 3, so let's grab 3 of those. Don't have any blue. We have some regular. No blue, but we'll take a stack because we can make it. Let's go test it. And we need a spot to test it that's not so... I don't want to use it on one of these. Do I have a bucket of lava? Don't think I'll have a bucket of lava in anywhere. I have buckets. Okay. Wow, I had buckets. Okay. Go figure. Let's go up here and see what we can do. I took my bed with me, didn't I? Yep. Okay, so what we need to do is see how effective these lava sponge things are. Because they act like normal sponges, in theory. But I don't want to test it on one that's like in a bad situation. Where was that one pool at? Oh, it's like right below me. Wow, it's pretty heavily covered in there. But yeah, I think I could just go down here. Yeah, and then we should be able to test it. So let's just go here. Okay, should we section off a spot or just kind of YOLO it? Guess we can YOLO it just to see how it does. Ah, okay. Okay, that worked out. Interesting. So we're definitely going to need several of these, I imagine, then, yes? And then I guess we can test the packed ice theory. Yes. Interesting. Okay. Wait, hardened. Smelt to reheat and allow for another use. Oh, so you have to smelt these after you cool them. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So we're definitely going to need quite a bit of the packed snow than I imagine, yes? Oh, I should probably put the beacons lower to the ground. Well, I guess I can after I do the first layer. Okay, so we are going to need several of those. Which is kind of unfortunate because it's not that it's an expensive recipe, it's just, it requires a lot. Okay. So I guess we need to spend a minute gathering some packed Snow, or powdered snow. Interesting. That is quite the dilemma we have just put on ourselves. But these will come in handy, not only now, but just like in the future in general. So I think it's a good idea to probably just go ahead and do it. So should we just grab some shulkers, perhaps make a bunch of buckets and just go for it? I guess we can go to the iron farm. Let's see. Let's grab my bed. And then, do I need anything else from here? I don't believe so. And then if I need to, I can set up furnaces like in that room to take care of that part. Okay, so let's go to the iron farm, grab a bunch of iron, make a bunch of buckets, and then go back to the mountain, get a bunch of powdered snow, and make a bunch of lava sponges. That sounds like a good plan. Anyone object? Hopefully I didn't forget anything. All right. Let's do this. I could have taken a shorter trip, actually, if I just broke my bed, went to the end, which is closer, and then went back to the end portal. And I'd go back to spawn where it's closer to the iron farm. It's not on top of it, but it's right under it, basically. I didn't do the whole spawn chunks thing where you can keep your farm running the entire time. Didn't really do that because, I don't know, I didn't see much of a point. Hello, Millie. Like, can I not? Oh, I was like, why want to let me out of the boat? All right. Let's get some iron. Hello, old base. A wandering trader has arrived. Probably with nothing useful. Unless he has cherry blossom trees, I don't want him. He can get out of here. All right. Should we go up top and at least see what he has to offer? I feel like we might should. All right, where you at? There you are. Hello, sir. Cherry blossoms. Of course not. What a bunch of doo-doo. Thank you anyway. To the iron farm. Nope, not this way. This way. All right. Is that zombie still up there? Every now and again, it despawns for I don't know what reason. Yep, he's still there. We're good. Okay. We very recently turned the iron farm into making iron blocks with the crafter. Man, not a very intuitive item, not gonna lie. I think if I was a coder, I would have a better method. I for sure could find a better way to use that. Because the way it should operate, I think... I mean, I guess it operates the way it does to not make it so easy to use. But I think it would just be more intuitive if you could put in a recipe to the crafter, lock it. You kind of like burn the items, like you don't get the items back after you lock it. Like that's, you just burn the items. That's what you get for getting the crafter though. It's like, never tested one yet. The crafter, they're a little odd. I can show you real quick. The extent, yeah, I just do it in spectator. The extent at which this thing has to be tweaked with to get it to do blocks is so strange. Well, maybe I can't show you. You can kind of see it. Like the hopper from the iron farm goes into the crafter there, and it has to have a comparator with a composter so it doesn't read the item immediately, because it'll get like one iron ingot and it's like, oh, I have an item I can craft, and it spits it out as nuggets. So you have to basically loop it around in this weird, strange pattern to not get it to craft the item until it's full of the iron ingots, and then it'll spit it out. But it's so finicky with the way it works. I think it would just be better. Oh, where am I going? I think it would just be better if you could put in a recipe, you destroy the items by locking it in, and then the items, if you have like hoppers feeding into it, the items feed into it through hoppers as they want in the slot. Like it doesn't have to go, you know, top left to bottom right. It just goes, whatever item can fill those slots, it goes in, and then it spits out the item once the recipe's complete. If it never completes the recipe, it doesn't spit out the item. I think that's how it should work. But for some reason, it's like you can't lock a recipe in, and you can lock like some of the slots, like some of the crafting slots. You can lock those so that it doesn't fill up certain ones. So you can kind of, you know, tweak with it. But it's just so strange. How do people craft more complicated stuff? I have no idea. Like, that's just with one block in all 9 slots, and it was kind of complex. If you did, like, I've seen people do it for, what's it called? The sea lanterns. I've seen people do it for sea lanterns. How do you do that? How do you get it to do a crisscross of sea lanterns, or even TNT, like sand and gunpowder? Like, how do you get it to do that? I have no idea how you do that without locking in a recipe. That's kind of insane. It's not super intuitive, unfortunately. I wish it was, I guess, user-friendly. I guess a little more user-friendly, but that's all right. We'll just... It's an auto crafter. It's what people have wanted for quite a while, so I can't necessarily hate on them for it. Okay, I think we should take the supplies to make all of these things over there. So we need hoppers, we need magma blocks. We have a stack. I don't know how many of these we're actually gonna grab. But let's go find out. Magma. Let's do like, I doubt we're gonna need that many, but we're just gonna grab them anyways. Put you all in there with the buckets we do have. Now, our hoppers that we crafted, I don't know how many we actually did make. 33. What is this song? Skip. That was interesting. Okay. So it was 1 hopper per thing, right? And here's the thing with a bunch of trees. So we'll just take that. And then we can go ahead and sleep because we're here. Getting a bunch of these is going to be quite the recipe, isn't it? You don't hear any songs, by the way. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see. Oh, I see. I see. I wonder if this is why. Which one of these is it on? This one. Now you'll probably hear it. Hopefully not too loud, but I guess you'll let me know. Okay. So what do we decide we needed? We need to make a bunch of buckets. We definitely need to do that. Okay, so let's just fill up with some buckets real quick. Don't mind that? Okay. As long as it's not too loud. I mean, it might vary from song to song, but we can make adjustments. We're also going to need more hoppers, which means we're going to need more chests, which means I should take this box out. Okay, we're going to take a little time to craft, I think, and get ourselves set up for this. Let's see, how many... It was 4 buckets for one, but we can reuse the bucket, so it's not like it's getting rid of it. Oh wait, after we crafted it, it did get rid of the buckets, didn't it? That is true. So these are just going to go basically into the void. They're just going to die. All right. Guess we're crafting a bunch of buckets today. We also need more hoppers. Okay, and then let's just craft the rest into buckets, and then I think we'll at least head that direction. See what we can do here. So there's all of our buckets. Yeah, we'll bring it. Why not? We'll bring that as well. We'll put them in the ender chest just in case something weird happens. Oh, we have some already. We need to remember that. I guess that's where the hoppers are. Let's put them in there then. Oh, well, there's not enough room. We'll take that out and put these in there. And then we'll fill up some iron in our, well, you know, lots of iron, but that's fine. Okay. Got a bunch of buckets, and we'll need extra shulkers that are empty. Because we're not going to be able to fit all this. You love the bids? Thank you. Duck. Good name. I like the icon as well. For the longest time, I called chickens ducks in Minecraft when I first started years ago. I guess I'll just steal one of these over... Where did I go? Guess we'll just take some of these. I don't know how many we're going to need. Let's just take all 4. Which direction was the mountain? Not the Game of Thrones mountain, but this mountain that we're gathering. Well, there's some snow over there. See the ocean monument right there? Yeah. No sponge room. Fun fact. I looked. Okay. I don't remember exactly what side we were on. But let's just assume that we were in this sort of realm. How long? Ooh. That's where that was. How long have I been playing this world? I started this world in 2020 during quarantine when I was out of a job for temporarily. But I've put about 1,000 hours into it. It's about 3,000. Let's see here. Yeah, 3,574 days. You can see it right there. So, a bit. I've been doing it for a bit. And then if we look at general, go down to time played, about 40.5 days worth. It's about 1,000 hours. Let's see. And these are all empty. Okay. Let's grab those. Let's grab those. These. I guess we can go ahead and craft one, right? Okay. These are what we're trying to get. This is not, you know, vanilla. This is for a data pack, but, you know, I like data packs and small mods that give me a little bit of quality of life. Now, where was that one that I just sunk into? Did I just sink into one? Right there. Only one? That's unfortunate. Where was that spot that I was at? Oh, here. Here's quite a few of them. Is that it? Oh, this is it. Okay. It's so subtle, I can barely notice it. If you didn't know, I'm like, I have an acute color blindness. So I don't know how, oops. I don't know how dark it actually is, or easy it is to see, but for me, it's almost unnoticeable. So that's a little unfortunate for me, I guess. Let's see, the lava blocks, those. Oh, we need normal buckets too, huh? It won't craft more than one. Oh, because the buckets can't stack. That is true. Wow, this recipe is... This is going to take a minute to get all of these gathered. I think it'll be worth it, though. I think it did. I mean, it will definitely help out in the next project we do, but this one, I don't know. I don't know if it's the smart play. But we're doing it. We're going for it, boys. We're just going to ruin the side of this mountain real quick. Oh, it's gone forever. Oh. I didn't know you could even, like... Oh. You could just keep sinking forever? Interesting. Okay. I mean, I see how people, like, die to that, but that's, not a ton of damage. Kind of slow. I figured it would do more damage if people die. Hello. Hello, Kiko. Hope I said that right. I don't know. What are we missing? More buckets. Man, pressing this button over and over to get all of these. That's going to take some time. All right, where do we start? Where's the bottom of it? Because I sunk into it quite far. Yes, I did. Wait, is a zombie here? Can they spawn when it's raining? Is it? Oh, he sunk into the snow. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Oh, I can hear him dying. Where you at, buddy? Oh, well, I'm not going to be able to save you. All right, all right. Can we relax here? Oh, Jesus. I think that was a creeper. What are we doing here? All right, we need to be more careful. Didn't plan for explosive creepers sinking into the quicksand with me. Good Lord. Did I just get some snow? I did. Can you not do anything with snow blocks? I suppose not. Okay. The kamikaze creeper following me into the hole is not exactly what I figured would happen there, but that's all right. You live and you learn. Or I almost died and learned, but I cannot. It's so subtle of a difference, I can't even tell. Why must I have color blindness? Oh, well, there goes that bucket, I guess. Rip in pieces that bucket. Maybe in 5 minutes we'll find it. What do I need? More buckets. Of course. Always need more buckets. We're just burning all of our iron to do this. Sorry, got distracted. Okay. Buckets. So let's see here. I don't want to sink into it, so we're going to do the bottom ones first, yeah? Wow, it goes down kind of far. So I guess no. No, we will not. Oh, did I just pick up the bucket? Nice! We found it. Oh, and that one's gone. Rip in pieces bucket. There's some stone to help. Get this rain out of here. That's better. buckets. Okay. These are cool. They're a little... Rip bucket indeed, man. Maybe we'll find him. Maybe we'll find him. Let's try it here. Where was I at? Somewhere in this range. Excuse me, have you seen my bucket? Considering all of this is powdered snow, you probably... Oh, well, I was going to say you probably just... It probably just sunk all the way through, didn't it? I see this as more of an annoyance than a threat. If people die to this, I mean, who am I to judge? The most things that I've died to in this world have been me flying into a wall. So who am I to say what you should and should not be dying to? I don't think I have any sort of room to talk. Man, I'm just carrying junk. All of that work so far for 25 lava sponges. Not that that's not good, but, you know. I mean, to be fair, I spent a lot of time looking for sponges, like normal sponges. So, if we put it in that sort of context, okay, it makes it seem a little less bad. Yo, I don't know if we're finding the bucket. I think he's gone forever. Well, I don't really want to throw any of this, so I guess we'll be back. How many is enough? That's the question. Where was it? Right here. Come here. All right. I got to fill out the last two. What is the real purpose of these buckets? Is there anything you can do with it outside of this? I mean, because this is a data pack, so this is not in the game. So is there something you can actually do with this? Like block? Like a potion or something? All right. Let's... Okay, sorry. Adjusting music. Don't know. Me neither. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Doesn't seem like a particularly useful item. But maybe I'm just missing what you can do with it. Oh, there's the stone. There's the bucket! We found it. Nice. Should be more than enough, to be honest. I agree. I'm just kind of getting it while I'm here. Just because I know in the future I'm going to be clearing out a lot of lava in the nether. So I'm just kind of... Oh, you can actually... I'm kind of just preparing for that. Sorry. I thought of something mid-sentence. I'm prepping for, I guess, for the future's sake. But 40, I think, is a good number to start with. I think that's true. So what we have to do is cool it with ice and then furnace it to get it ready to be used again. Which is certainly interesting. But I can set up a little bit of a furnace room over here in the tower next to all these things. Just a small one. So let's go grab some cobble and some coal. We might have stuff built already, so we could just take it. Furnaces might be here. No, none. Nada. Gotcha. We'll also need coal, though. Might actually have to get some coal and break it with a fortune pick, because I don't know if we have just raw coal some... Wait, what was I looking for? Cobble. Okay, so we need furnaces. Yeah, let's just grab that. All right. Do we have coal? Yes, or... Yeah, actually. We have some, and some coal blocks. Excellent. Now that the detour is over, we can actually continue what we were going to be doing today in the first place anyways. So, let's set up the furnaces. This is where all of our junk is going to be. I don't think we need 8. We'll probably just do like 4. Because what, we have 40? So we could probably just do 4. And we'll put you in there. The rest of you in there. Good to go. And that's how we'll dry off the sponges. So now, let's set up and continue. Let's grab more rockets. Yeah, that's one of those sponges. Okay. That's that. That's the iron. What's that? That's all of our buckets. Okay. All right. Excuse me. So, where'd we put all of our netherrack? There we are. Grab that. Grab this. Put our bed back down. We don't need 6 crafting benches. Where'd we put our buckets? It's in one of these, wasn't it? Oh, whatever. No, there's one with buckets. Packed ice. We'll keep the scaffolding. We're good. Okay. Oh, wait, we need the sponges. I'm so lost. Okay. Let's continue. All right, everyone. Let's do this. As we intended this entire time. So, down, over. Then it was going to go down again, but we heard lava. Yep, there it is. The real question is, how much room is there around to maneuver? And how deep does it go? Because that's probably... I don't know. Let's find out. Let's just risk it for the biscuit, you know? We're going to have to dig all this out, so we might as well clear it out now. Jeez. Oh, Lord. Probably should take some away as we go so we don't get them buried in lava. I like that they give off life, though, or light. That's kind of cool. Nice little touch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then this part is where that would start. Now we don't have our haste beacon this deep in the ground. Unfortunately. Placed it a little too high up. That's totally fine though. And then that goes over. But that means we'll have to cut out all of that all the way up to here. So that is quite a lot, but we're just doing this, the one straight line for now. And then it goes over to the wall, but we don't know how far the wall is over quite yet. So we'll probably have to fly out and then do it. No, well, we can get out. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Is this where I marked the wall? Yes, it is. Excellent. So we did mark the wall. We just don't know exactly how far it needs to go. Ooh, it's like right on a lava lake, isn't it? Yep, it sure is. That's fine. We could solve that problem. We have a solution now. This will be taking quite a bit of time to dig. But that's all right. It's going to be well worth it when it's all done. Base is sick. Thank you. I'm trying to hold it together, man. It's coming together slowly but surely. Very slowly. That's what happens when you don't quite know what you're doing. You're just kind of piecing it together little by little. Eventually it'll come together. But in the process, you're gonna be losing it a little bit. Let's go make it daytime real quick. Okay. Whoop. Landed on accident. Trying to mark this line. There we go. No, gravel. Me and my buddy, when we first started playing Minecraft, we had a meme that we would say all the time, that all of life's mysteries lie behind gravel. So anytime you see gravel, you should mine its entirety. Don't know why we decided to do that. Probably because we were just memeing each other. Who knows, really? Sometimes we'd get something out of it. But, you know, I wouldn't say that it was often. Didn't we decide that there was a lava lake somewhere right here? I hear it. We're almost to it. Why are you digging these? Oh! I'm trying to, now I need normal sponges in a hilarious turn of events. Well, we might as well go get them, I guess, then. And I'll kind of show you what we're trying to do. Did I leave them over here? I might have put them all back. Actually, I'm pretty positive I put them all back. Yeah, we could just go ahead and go. I guess I'll show you real quick what I'm building. So, here's the base. Like the magic crystal powering this whole big thing. And it's protecting the little demon down there. It's like a demon trying to come through the portal. And so basically all of this is to protect that, and we're going to be building these giant circles that gradually go further, like deeper and deeper. So, oh, I've made a mistake, actually, I think. This one's supposed to be level with this. So this one's supposed to stay here. It's supposed to be level with the water, and then goes down to there, and then over, and then down, and then over. So I think I've actually gone too far. I think I've skipped a step. I mean, let's still go grab sponges, but yeah, I do believe we are doing this slightly incorrectly, which means we actually have to do less digging than originally thought. Oh, I have no room. Jesus. All right, we're just going to chuck some items. Let's see. What do we not need? We don't need you. We'll keep the redstone. Hopefully I didn't chuck anything in here that's valuable. Didn't really see. Kind of blacked out. All right. Let's go fix that real quick. Which side is it? Over here. Yeah, this side's supposed to go straight across first. Because this is supposed to be level with this. Because each level is going to be a platform to walk on. I don't know why I didn't see that. Thank you. I don't know about Master Builder, but I try. I'm trying, my friend. And then we have to go down 15, which I guess would be there, right? We've already determined this from the other side. But let's just do a double check. Because this would be a wall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That is correct. So then this one comes over. Yeah, we've done a little extra digging unintentionally. We've made it harder for ourselves. Go figure. That's right. We'll mark out the new area. So we can get a better understanding of what we're doing here. I guess I didn't have to remove that. We'll just do it like that. Okay. Then we'll remove this. There we go. Now it's starting to make a little more sense. I was wondering what looked off about it. Okay, so over, then down, then over, and then down 15 from here, which should be to the top of that, correct? Let's assume so. So it'd be here is where the wall would be, correct? Yes. So let's just move one block out just so we can measure. Planning stage is the hardest stage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that correct, sir? Yes. Yes, it is. So then your ground will be here, and then the ceiling would be here. Makes sense. It's all coming together now. This part, I guess, is just going to remain empty for the time being, I suppose. All right, I'm not going to worry about it. We didn't make a mistake. What are you talking about? Moving on. Okay, now I have to go from there, I'm guessing, to here, because this is where the next wall is. Is that a safe assumption? No, it's one block to the left. This is where the wall is. Well, luckily, we were doing it wrong to begin with. So there we go. Now we come over and then down. All right, we're good. Oh, we don't have to count this one. This one's not the counting one. Oh yeah, I guess it would make more sense to count from down here and then go over. Whatever. One block out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is it blocking something? Ah, I see. This little guy's giving us trouble. Get out of here. See, now I don't even know what number I was on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think we're good here. Excuse me. Yes. Okay. And then over to the next wall, which I think we might dodge all of this nastiness. If this is the actual correct, you know, spot, which I think it is. Right next to the wall. Yes. Okay. So that's what it's going to look like in general. So we have it going up, over, up, over, up, over. Yes. I think that looks good. And I think we could tear down these walls a little bit to kind of give ourselves a better picture. So kind of give us a better idea of what we're looking at here. Then it's level with this, so that's where it would stay. Okay. Let's go to sleep. Don't lose the circle. True. True. Cannot lose the circle. I think we had it mocked on this. Let's see, hold on. That's for the outer one. Hello, how you doing? I'm doing well, how are you? How you doing, Ezo? Let's see, if that's 150, which means this layer would be 110. Where'd that go? 110. Excellent. Hold that, please. Thank you. We're gonna mark it. Should we do it with netherrack? I think we maybe should do it netherrack for the next level. It's probably true. You could bring it down to the level it's supposed to be and then do it with netherrack. Doing great. Happy to hear it, my friend. Let's do it. Let's go. Is it there? Correct. So that's where we would label it. The netherrack all the way around. Which I guess we could do, but let's at least do it a little bit. What are you making right now? I am building on my mega base a bit. I'm outlining where the different layers are going to be going. I'll show you one sec. Okay. So this is what we're going for. So we have the big pillars in the middle here, and then we have a couple of rings all the way around. Each ring will gradually get deeper and deeper, so it'll be flat here, goes down, flat here, goes down even more, flat there, goes down even more, flat, and then comes back up for the big one in the middle. That's what we're going for. And Yono is definitely keeping me on point with some of his tips, because I am slowly just going to deteriorate into madness, I think. But yeah, this is roughly, so we would have to get rid of all of this all the way over. Would it be more wise? Can we make this taller, do you think? Height? Yes, we can. Excellent. Okay, that's beautiful. So let's scale that up actually. Let's go up to the top of that wall. That'll give us the next one. Now we don't need to mark it at this level. We actually have to dig. So would it be, I think it would be smarter if we went all the way across on this, well, because it goes down. Should we just go ahead and start digging this spot out? You know what? Let's just, I've marked out how it goes down, over, down, over, down, over, and then up. Let's just start digging out a little bit. I think that would be easier. Let's just mark this wall because that one's going to be level. So we don't, I mean, we'll take away, 3 or 4 of these probably. But yeah, I agree. I think it'll be easier if we just do it circle by circle and rather than doing it from left to right. So let's just start with this ring, which would be here. So let's just mark it real quick. It can stay dirt. I don't really care. Let's see. It would be at that height, though. It would not be up here. That doesn't matter, really. We just got to get rid of all of this middle layer all the way over to there. Yeah. Okay. Man, I'm confusing myself. What are we doing here? Let's just... all this has got to go. Let's just dig. Do we even have enough shovels to start doing all this? Probably not. But we're going to give it our best shot. Just dig up to the side of this wall here. Seems harder. I feel like doing it circle by circle will be easier. I know. I can't help it. I'm overthinking it. I'm like, I could do it this way, or maybe I could do it that way. Maybe I could do it this way. Turns out I'm not doing it anyway. I'm standing around doing it the wrong way while I get multiple people to watch me at facepalm. That's how you know we're in trouble. What am I listening to? Laid back playlist. I don't know if this is laid back enough for me. Oh, I thought that was not a block. Okay. Can't do it. Skip it. On to the next one. Double it and give it to the next guy. We just got to get down to that one layer. Right now, we're just going to dig to next to the wall. The wall's not going to stay, but this will at least give us the outline of what we're looking for. So let's just start there. So if we don't start there, we're going to lose it. We're going to absolutely lose it. If we haven't already lost it. We might have already lost it, but we're giving it our best. By the way, what's the building you're gonna build? Right now I'm working on my mega base. It's just gonna be 3 or 4 different kind of like tiered rings around the pillars that I have already built. So I've kind of laid them out, but if you look up there, there's the pillars. And then I've drained all the water after marking all this out. So yeah, we just have to, this layer doesn't matter because it's going to stay the height of the water. So it's going to be flat. Then we got to go down to there. And then basically anything that's above this level, we trim it. And then it goes down even more and then trim that all the way around and down even more and trim all of that all the way around. So there's quite a bit of digging to do here. But after we get that done, that's when the real fun starts. Because right now we've just kind of been clearing land, clearing water, not really gathering supplies, but I guess you could say gathering supplies in a passive way. Put that back. Need to maintain this wall. If we lose the wall, everything's gone. Oh, we're starting to lose the wall. Everything's gone. It's all ruined. Game over. GG. I mean, I guess it's not. We know where it's at. Just dig around it. Because that's going to be deleted anyways, so we don't have to worry about it. What day is it now in your Minecraft? It is 3,500-ish. 3577. 3,577. So we've made it a little ways, for sure. This world has definitely been through quite a lot. Luckily for backups and other copies, we were able to keep it, but it has had problems with corruption, I think 2 or 3 times, so it's an old world that is starting to show its age a little bit. Maybe at 3600 what? What am I doing at 3600? You're asking if this is going to be done by 3600. Ooh. I don't know. It took me... How many days did it take me to do... I think it took me 150-ish Minecraft days to clear all the water out. Which, I don't know if digging more land will be faster than clearing out a little less water, because clearing out water is definitely time consuming and has quite a few steps. But who knows? Who knows, to be honest? Only time will tell. Why am I getting texts from my boss when I'm off? No, thank you. It's going to be really hard work. I don't know if I would say it's going to be really hard work, but it is going to be time consuming. It's going to be a lot of work. I don't know if I'd necessarily say it would be hard though. So much dirt. Please. There we go. The wall has remained intact. It's funny, I set up a little storage and everything in there, and I did not... I'm not using it at all. I'm not picking up all these blocks. I mean, I'll empty my inventory when I go back over there, maybe to sleep. Or to change out tools, that's when I'll swap. I'm not going to need everything. I'm not going to keep everything. But it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to keep some of this, because we are going to need it. For sure. I also only brought my picks out here. I didn't bring shovels. I don't know why. Why didn't I bring shovels? I have to look into my ender chest. Just try to get rid of as much dirt as possible first. So I don't have to keep switching back and forth. I think the other side had a bunch of dirt. And gravel. Of course. Oh yeah, I'm also getting rid of all the torches that I've placed, so I need to be careful when it gets a little darker. Alright. Guess I'll use a pick again. Oh, just kidding. When I did the Slime City, I did all of this with, I wouldn't say all of it. I did a good portion of it. It's satisfying though. Yep, I was just about to mention that. When I did the Slime City, a good portion of it, or the vast majority of it, was done through TNT dupers, so I didn't actually mine the majority of it. So I forgot how satisfying it is to just insta-mine just layers and layers away. It is oddly satisfying for sure. I don't know if I'd say oddly. It's just satisfying. Can we dump some of this off now? Oh yeah, I guess we should throw away the sponges. Guess we don't really need those or the scaffolding. We'll keep the netherrack just in case. Yeah, we'll keep one stack just in case. Oh, and the lava sponges, I guess we could put up there. The rest of this can go in here. We'll be keeping it. All right. Jesus. I should probably just, actually, you can make another one of these. Would I make another one? Because I think if I create another one, it'll create it around where I'm at currently and not from the middle where I want it to be. If I remember right. So I think if I just configure this up to 130, that'll give us this corner. Oh, not 1300. Yeah, and that'll help us see the edge of it. So that way we make sure we're sticking to the wall. Thanks for hopping in here and talking to me for a bit. I do appreciate that. Gonna be doing some digging and stuff anyways, so I figured I would just throw on the stream. Why not? If I'm gonna be here anyways, might as well. I do technically have a Twitch, but it's not under the name from this channel. It was from it was just an account that I had already created and I sometimes streamed on. So not technically for this channel. I don't have Twitch. Instagram, no, not for Minecraft. I do for like my own personal art that I draw. And then TikTok, yes, there will be a TikTok under this channel name, but it was videos that were made like back before I decided to do Minecraft. It was like me and my brother use this channel for gaming content, a variety of stuff, and then we stopped doing that, and I kind of took over solo and was doing a lot of like movie and Marvel like reviews because I like Marvel a lot. Oh, that's not where that's supposed to go. I like Marvel comics, so I figured, all right, well, if my brother no longer wants to do YouTube, all right, I'll quit doing gaming and I'll switch to something that, you know, maybe I'm solo passionate about. So I did that for a little while, and then gradually stopped doing that. So the TikTok account will not really be active, I guess you could say. Maybe if this channel and the Minecraft stuff blows up a little bit and starts getting some attention, maybe I'll turn more attention towards like other platforms like TikTok and Twitch and stuff. But for the time being, it's really just YouTube. Wandering Trader has arrived. You could tell by my voice that I like to draw. My voice gives it away. Oh. I do enjoy it. I don't know if I would say I'm good at it quite yet. I'm trying. I'm trying to learn. It's a slow process, and I've been at it for like 2 years. But I'm slowly but surely getting there. It's just hard when you have so many, so many different hobbies. Like the thumbnail. Thank you, sir. Moss Hive Network. That's a cool name. Does moss operate as a hive mind? Did I not know that? Is that like a real thing? If that's real, that's kind of cool. If we're being honest. All right, Wandering Trader. Where are you at? Does anybody see him? Well, clearly he doesn't exist. Nearby. How far is nearby? All right, well, can't say we didn't try. Gotta itch my head. Ugh, there we go. But you know mushrooms do. Okay, that's cool. Oh. Hi, buddy. You have cherry blossoms? You do not. I do need these to feed. All right. All right, sir. You've piqued my interest at least slightly. How many can I claim? Come here. You want more? Okay, cool. All right, 4. I'll take it. Thank you, man. Need it for the axolotls. Someday I'll get a blue one. Haven't really worked on it, though. That's something that's going to take a lot of time. I've seen people do it. Oh, man. They had like hundreds of them before they found one blue one. So I'm not really looking forward to that. It's not high on the priority list. And I have too small of a pool to really get many of them. This almost sounds like tavern music from like medieval times. I like it. Oh yeah, we're just trying to trace this wall. One wall at a time. Stop making it complicated, okay? Oh yeah. Could definitely see why people build in squares in this game, because you're trying to dig out a giant area that's not a square. Tracing the wall to clear it out in a straight line is a little tedious. Definitely tedious. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing. But, like everything I do in Minecraft, in time, we'll figure it out. And we'll get it done. Okay, you guys are... I'm gonna do my best not to want to kill you, but... just please stay out of the way. So that I don't get tempted. Oh, one sec. There we go. Okay. Now how deep down are we going? Should probably trace the wall from over here so we know exactly how far we're going. From over right here. This is the layer. Well, I guess it would technically go down 1, but if we put... Nah, it's fine. Let's not get too technical about it. We start getting too technical. Overthinking it again. Don't know if Yono's still watching, but if he's not watching, then we'd be screwed. We'd lose it. We'd be lost in the sauce. Makes really comfortable when you hear the sound of the blocks getting digged with silk. Yeah, with silk touch. Oh, yes. See, when silk touch is great. I love silk touch a lot, especially for ores. The only problem I have with silk... Okay. All right, fellas. All right, fellas. Okay, fellas. You're really tempting me. But the only thing that I don't like about silk touch is that for deep slate, you don't want silk touch, because cobbled deep slate is what you use to make all of the pretty blocks. And you can't get cobbled deep slate if you use silk touch, which is a little unfortunate. Not that that's the end of the world, it's just deep slate blocks are some of my favorite blocks. So to get a bunch of it, I have to not use the pickaxe, like my main pickaxe. I have to kind of use an off one to get the deep slate. In the beta community, they use pistons to push ores out of the way to the surface. What? What does that even mean? I think I'm being punked. I don't even know what you're talking about. Pushing them out of the way. Oh, Yono's still here. We're good. Don't worry, we're still on track. We're still doing one layer. One circle. Don't worry. Alright, before the achy pakey dies, let's go trade it out. I don't have any more netherite ones, so we're just gonna have to settle for one that's not. Should we do another silk touch one? Probably should. Now let's dump all of the gubbins. So chest and lead enchantments don't exist in beta, so if you want to keep, let's say, diamond ore, you have to use pistons to push it to the surface. Like one at a time? Oh man. That sounds depressing. That sounds incredibly time consuming. Oh yeah, I didn't mark this wall all the way across, did I? I did not. All right. Let's do that as well. Configure to 110, please. Thank you. I took a screenshot of my blocks mined before this all started. I'm very curious to see where that number is going to end. It's already pretty high. But this is going to be quite the process. I mean, I guess I could use TNT. Oh, that sounds so messy though. If TNT blew up like an exact, like, I don't know, 5x5 cube, then sure. I would do it. But because it doesn't and it's kind of messy and I would have to clean it up, I don't know if I want to do that. And I can't just send some TNT dupers in here because they would destroy everything. Getting there, getting there. Perfect. Excellent. Man. Constantly having to switch between shovel and pickaxe. What a struggle. They should make a villager that upgrades your tools into like a 2-in-1. Put them in a rare village, like far away. I'd go hunt for them. Make my pick and shovel into one. But would it share a durability? Then maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't then. If it was a tool that did both picking and shoveling, and you got the durability of both of them added together, then I would do it. But if it's durability of basically one of them, you just get to use it as both tools, I don't know if I'd do it. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I still think it'd be a good deal, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I put more thought into it. Maybe when I'm not streaming, I should like watch a show while I do this. What should I watch though? Listening to vibe music and chatting with some people, that's kind of cool too. But I can't stream all the time, unfortunately. So when I cannot stream, what should I listen to? What should I watch? I'm gonna have to send Yono some screenshots. Be like, yeah, I'm on the right track. Don't worry about it. I got this. He takes a look at the picture. I'm not even in the same circle anymore. I'm completely gone. I can feel his facepalm through his screen. Usually listen to podcasts. Okay. I don't really listen to podcasts. When I was doing the water, what did I watch? I watched through... What did I do? Oh, I watched through Jujutsu Kaisen. I watched through... Solo Leveling, and I'm not even like a huge anime person. My brother just kind of like recommended. He says that I would like them. He watches a bit of it, and so does my dad. And Kaiju number 8 I watched as well. I did enjoy aspects of all of those. Solo Leveling and Jujutsu Kaisen better than Kaiju number 8, but maybe that's just me. You know, I say I don't really watch much anime, but now that I'm thinking about it, I've watched quite a few. My brother too tried to get me to watch these. I mean, if you like, you're more into chill stuff. Okay, fair enough. I like stuff that has good story. I like good fights. I like, you know, the reason why I don't watch much anime, to be honest, is because there are a couple of tropes in anime specifically. I guess you could do it in like modern cartoons too. But it happens a lot in anime, especially the like ridiculously over expressively loud characters where they're just constantly like, I don't know, crying and whining and, you know, yelling and griping. And I'm just like, okay, I don't care anymore. I'm not enjoying it anymore. And it's not, I guess it's not really the show's fault. It's just the genre in general. Like a lot of them tend to do that. Um, but sometimes, yeah, seems like the same 5 people are making all of those. I feel like they just have like they have like 8 character templates, and the personalities can kind of vary, you know, from person to person, but it's the way that they express their emotions feels very similar, almost exactly the same. So you'll have one that's like, you know, the smart guy, and he's kind of wimpy and whiny, and you know, I can't do it. I think, and I mean, I like lore. I like stuff that has a lot of lore, like a lot of world building, a lot of character building, a lot of depth. Anything with deities or like gods, I tend to favor. I like a lot mystical, abstract concept type beings. So I liked Attack on Titan a lot because it doesn't have a lot of whining after like the first season, and it really just kind of takes off and just it grabs you by the horns and just drags you through the mud of this ginormous story. And it just never lets up. But other stories, you'll get like dips of it here and there of whatever the world building is. And then characters being extremely expressive. And then some more world building. And then some more characters being extremely expressive. And it's not that bad if it's like a side character. But when you have a main character that's on screen all the time, and like half the time that he's on screen, it's like crying and yelling. I'm just like, I don't know if I can watch this, to be honest. I don't know if I can make it through it. I don't know if I'm strong enough. I think Arcane was really good. I think Arcane was great. So, I mean, maybe I'll watch a show. There are a couple that I do need to watch, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I think my dad asked, or said there are a couple that he would recommend, so maybe I'll do those while I do this. Coal is something I need to be picking up, so let's make sure that we're not trashing that. How do I focus on the 2 though? Well, for this, once you get the outline, like especially if it's lore heavy, if one, yeah, well, when you get the lore, or sorry, when you get the outline, if you're like playing a game, it's I can kind of glance over and look at what's happening, but I'm mostly just listening to it, unless it's like a fight scene. If there's a fight scene, I'll actually like pause and look over and actually watch it because the animation is really cool. But for lore specific things, I just listen. And because what I'm doing right now, I wouldn't say, well, I guess I could say it's kind of mindless. You can kind of just, you know, dig in a straight line as long as you know where you're going and not have to worry too much about it. What's my all-time favorite show? Oh, Glenn. Oh, what a question. What a question. Okay. Are we doing animated or live action or just in general? Because I'll split them up into 2 separate ones, live action and animated. Animated? Man, it's still just such a tough question. Okay. Well, if we think about stuff that I liked a lot when I was younger, like a lot. I liked Ben 10 a lot. I liked Danny Phantom a lot. So like those like kid show cartoons that were sort of anime inspired, I do tend to favor. Kids Next Door. I don't know if you'd say that anime inspired, but you know, that kind of stuff. But older me, I liked Supernatural. Live action, I thought that was cool. I liked I'm trying to think of the shows that I've seen. There was a show called Alphas that got canceled that I thought was pretty good. A show called Chuck was pretty good. The Blacklist was good. Favorites, though. Oops. Animated, it would probably be... It's hard to say because Arcane Season 2 is not out, so Arcane would probably be up there for sure. Let's grab another Silk Touch one. Arcane would be up there. I think that Attack on Titan is definitely up there. Favorite animated shows. Avatar: The Last Airbender is absolutely up there. Sorry, I was texting. It's really... That's a tough question, man. That is a very tough question. It's the same with movies. It's like, if we look at, like, what are your favorite, like, animated or live action films? Like, man, that's tough. I'm a little bit biased towards superhero stuff related content in general. So I collected, or I still have a ton of Marvel comic books. So, you know, of course, I'm a little biased towards Marvel, but I think Spider-Verse films are incredible. I think The Batman with Robert Pattinson was amazing. Favorite animated movies would be like Ratatouille, The Incredibles, the Puss in Boots Last Wish movie, really freaking good. Didn't think I would like it. Actually, really good. Some solid choices. Thank you. I think the first 3 Pirates movies, How to Train Your Dragon movies, I think are really good animated films. I really like movie soundtracks as well. Like, I have movie soundtracks on my phone that I listen to sometimes just like in my day-to-day. Of course, you have like Pirates of the Caribbean, How to Train Your Dragon, like the classics, Kung Fu Panda, classic, you know, stuff like that. Christopher Williams, Hans Zimmer, those people really know what they're doing. Ratatouille's an all-time favorite for you? Absolutely. That is a movie that I've seen so many times. It surprises me how, I wouldn't say underrated, but when people think of Pixar films, it's not, I wouldn't say it's not one of the top ones that come up, because maybe it is now. But I feel like when people say Pixar, they're always like Toy Story, Incredibles, maybe even, what's that movie? I can't even think of the name. Jesus. But you get what I'm saying. Pixar, I feel like Ratatouille isn't Cars. Jesus Christ, why couldn't I think of Cars? But I feel like Pixar, when people ask, like, or WALL-E even, like, what's the best, like, Pixar movie? They're like WALL-E or Cars or Toy Story 3 in general, or Toy Story 2. Really the trilogy, I guess. But, man. Interstellar is absolutely undefeated soundtrack. It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. But I think Ratatouille deserves more respect than it gets in the eyes of Pixar. Not in the eyes of Pixar, just like in Pixar's repertoire. I feel like Ratatouille is an underrated gem of a movie. I heard, I could be wrong, I heard that there are rumors of making a sequel. Oh, brother. Don't do this to me. I don't know if I can handle it. If it's bad. If it's good, then great. But I feel like they have such a great, like, one-shot movie, no sequel needed, with Ratatouille. Excuse me, I have the hiccups and I keep ending it in a burp. But I feel like Ratatouille is such like it's almost perfection of a standalone film. Like it has a beginning, it tells a story, it tells the entire story of how, Remy and Gusteau's journey and all of that. The way it ends with the Ratatouille restaurant and it's just and Linguini. It's so good. It's a standalone story beginning to end. I don't need a sequel because sequels would just introduce more problems and it has so few problems to begin with. And I want it to stay as this like perfect little image in my mind. Kind of like Toy Story, like the Toy Story, the first trilogy, like the original 3. I have not watched 4, and isn't there a 5th one? Or is it not out yet or something? I don't know exactly. I never watched 4, and if 5 is out, I haven't watched 5 either. Because for me, 1, 2, and 3 are kind of like the perfect trilogy for those characters, so I kind of just like let it stop there. And, good on people if they want to watch more of them, because by all means, if you enjoy the 4th and 5th one, go for it. I don't want it to kind of like water down the character's ending that they had already done so perfectly in Toy Story 3. So that's just me. Is relieved there isn't a Ratatouille sequel in the works. Oh, there is not. Okay. I don't know where I heard it from, but I heard that there was a sequel and I was kind of worried. Not saying it would have been bad by default, but it just had a lot to live up to. It's like when these movies do like reboots or, sequels from franchises from long ago, like either Indiana Jones or Jurassic World stuff coming out. Anything like that. Like you have so much to live up to that you're kind of putting yourself in a box by default because it's hard to mess with people's nostalgia without them right out the gate disagreeing with whatever you do. Like Star Wars, I guess. I haven't seen any of the new Star Wars stuff. I'm not even a huge Star Wars fan, but clearly not the biggest hits as of lately. So it's you're kind of ruining what goodness there was about a franchise by continuing it in a way that kind of deviates off the path that was set for it, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm ranting about movies now. I'm such a movie and show lover, that, I could go all the time about talking about films and shows and writing and soundtracks and stuff. But my lord, it's kind of hard to think about stuff being rebooted or sequeled from long ago and it not being bad because the way stuff ends is not built for a sequel. It's just kind of like, yeah, we need a movie that'll do well. This is popular, or at least it was. So let's just do that. And then they do it, and people are excited for a little bit, and then they see what they're going to do with it, and then all of a sudden that excitement turns to, I wouldn't say aggression, just animosity in general. People just disagreeing. Not saying it can never be done well, because I'm sure it can. I'm sure it has. The Gladiator's getting a sequel. Gladiator is not a movie I thought needed a sequel. I watched Gladiator, to be fair, I watched Gladiator like a decade ago, so maybe I'm remembering something incorrectly. But I don't remember Gladiator being like I don't want to say franchisable series, but it seems like it was a good one-off movie. It's like Interstellar. Can you imagine them making a sequel to Interstellar? Like, or The Martian, where he gets stuck on Mars again? It's like, what are we doing here, guys? How many times can we... It's like you have a character that's really good at, like, one situation, or you put them in a situation, and they're like, oh, people like this movie. We have to put them back in a similar situation. It's like, well, that just shows that the character of the first film didn't learn anything if they end up in the same situation again. So I don't know. It's a difficult, really difficult, like tightrope to walk when you're dealing with like long-lasting franchises. I mean, again, bias to Marvel, but I think up to a certain degree, they've done it the best, where they've handled the characters, they've handled the stories, they've done well up to a certain point. And then they were like, all right, people like when we do weird stuff, so let's just put out a bunch of weird stuff. And none of it was connected, and all of it was kind of rushed and not super well written. And it kind of backfired. And now, oh man, the new Venom trailer. I do not like the Venom movies. I ain't gonna lie. I am not a fan. I know people like the interactions between Eddie Brock and Venom and say they have a good, like, you know, buddy cop sort of vibe. But oh man, like, especially when the first movie came out, Eddie Brock in the comics that I was reading was a menace, like a baller. He was going through some really dark story with his son, and it was so good that it made what the movie gave us looks that much worse. And I just didn't like the first one. Thought it was okay. Excuse me. Second one, did not like. Carnage, wasted potential there. Super wasted potential with Carnage. Rather unfortunate with that character. 100%. But then, now they just released the trailer for the third one. And I don't want to say it's going to be bad off the bat. Because you never know. But the character that they are introducing is way too strong and way too important to be putting into a solo Venom movie. He needs, like, Avengers. He needs a huge lineup of characters to bring down, like, massive. In the comics, that character took literally all of Earth, people that were off Earth coming back, like Thor. The Sentry got ripped in half by this man, like, such a just absolute menace of a villain. And then they kind of tease him in the Venom trailer, who, I mean, he looks cool. Don't get me wrong. Character looks pretty cool. But oh boy, does it not. I don't feel like it's going to do the character justice, and that's the sad part. Because he is such a cool character. I would like to see him in the MCU. Null. See him in the MCU just manhandling some of the strongest characters. Like Thanos manhandled, you know, Hulk in the beginning of Infinity War. We saw that. And, you know, people can say what they want about how it happened. And I kind of agree. I wish he had more of a fight. But, you know, it was to display his power. Sure. Okay. But, yeah, Null would wipe the floor with Thanos like nobody's business. So, I don't know. I would like to see him on the screen with much more important characters than just Venom, and a lot stronger characters. Really just more characters than just Venom. Can't be doing that. Cannot be doing that. But super excited about Spider-Verse. It's unfortunate that it has been delayed until 2027. Oh my god. Am I even going to be alive then? I'm getting old. Speaking of soundtracks of films, I almost didn't like the soundtrack for Spider-Verse at first. Just because... Yeah, we're gonna get GTA. We will get GTA 6 before that. Yeah, in PC. Yep. For sure. I almost didn't like the soundtrack for Spider-Verse at first. Because it felt like it was so like blatantly apparent in the scenes. Like it was so loud that it felt like they were trying to sell me an album rather than like set the scene. Like they were using the scene as a way to sell the album rather than the album as a way to enhance the scene. That's how I felt at first. And then on a couple of watches later, I was like, okay, it is like very apparent in the scenes, but it kind of works in a way. Especially the scene where he leaps off the skyscraper. I mean, that's one of the best scenes ever made, not gonna lie. There's a couple scenes, because I'm a comic book nerd, there's a couple scenes in like comic book movies that I'm just like so giddy about. I just start smiling in the theater, just like thinking about like what's happening on screen. And that's a cool experience. As someone who likes comic books and gets to see the heroes come to life, like I can't lie, that it is a very cool experience to see this stuff happen in my lifetime for sure. I mean, some of it's not handled very well, but the stuff that is, it just makes me all like giddily inside. Of course, Endgame had a lot of that. Infinity War really just synced Thanos. Like his new story was kind of cool, but it made me giddy. The Spider-Verse jumping off the skyscraper absolutely did. Deadpool and Wolverine, freaking hilarious. So, you know, I'm a little comic nerd at heart. Can't help it. It's just the way we do things around here, man. Goat. Mammoth. Thank you, sir. I don't know if you're talking about me or my opinion on the movie. Let's move this back so we can trace this other wall. There we go. I'm just a big movie lover in general. I just really enjoy films. It's like the one thing that like I can get into very, very easily. Like you put something on, as long as it's not, you know, ridiculous, I'm gonna get into it. Story, the characters, all of that. It's like the one time that I can just like, man, sit still and focus without even trying. Just put something on and I'm hooked. It's unfortunate that my girlfriend's the opposite. Girlfriend does not like movies. Does not like shows. It's not to say that she doesn't like them. She just can't. She just doesn't do well sitting still and watching them. The only time she can get me to sit still is if I'm watching like a movie or a show. But the only time that she can't sit still is when she's watching a movie or a show. It's like, oh, how lovely is that? Oh my lord, look at that geode in there. Look at this thing. What is going on in here? Probably should break those and claim them. We didn't mark out where the next one was going to go. Do we have netherrack? No, we put it away. No, we didn't. We kept a stack, didn't we? We put it away? Oh, God. That's all right. It's got to be in one of these somewhere. There's also 30 chests in here. Oh, boy. We're losing it. That's where all of our buckets went. So much gravel. Okay. I think we need to go mark the next little area that we'll be stopping at, which is here. Yes. Perfect. Goes across to there. Then it goes down. We've already marked where the bottom is. Let's look at the Y level and just do it off of that so I don't have to count to 15 again. Here. 48. Did I not place a block? Middle's like roughly here. Oh, 46, 47, 48. Okay, so there's the bottom right here. Oh yeah, I tore through the wall. Duh. I was like, how did I do it over there? Tore through the wall. We figured it out. Don't worry about it. We're doing all right. Well, we're a little off center. Why did I not measure the center before I did this? What am I thinking? I was just like, yeah, it looks like the center. Let's do it. Wrong. Center is... Was it here or is it here? Yeah, we're good. Don't give me that look. We're fine. Everything's fine. We just struggle a little bit with the simplest tasks. Nothing to worry about. There. All right. There, then down. I'm standing on... Let's see, should it be 47 or should it be 48? Because... Do we want this to be the ground level? Or do we want the one above to be the ground level so we can like decorate the floor, you know, on this? I suppose that's fine. I mean, we just need to flatten it out anyways. Okay, so we're standing on 48. Here I go again, overcomplicating things. Why are we doing this to ourselves? 47, so yeah, it'd be there. Okay, so technically this doesn't have to disappear, but this stuff does. Okay, that's not too bad. Probably should go sleep and trade out picks again. It's almost lunchtime. Let's see. Pick. Do we have another silk touch? We do. We in there. All right. Yeah, all of this can stay. And then we got to get rid of this geode to here. These are really pretty blocks. I just have no idea what I would do with them. I should put them somewhere in the new mega base, but I have no clue. No clue. Ooh. And I don't really use the, what is it called? Tinted glass? Never used it, never crafted it, I don't think. Maybe I did. Who knows? But, yeah, people typically use it for what? Like mob farms? Nice music notes. I like that. It's nice smooth jazz here. You like jazz? I thought, I'm not gonna lie, I thought geodes would be like more rare, I guess, like less common, but you can kind of find them pretty easily. Like I figured they would be a little more sparsely placed around the world, but no, they're, especially if you go to an ocean, like if you just fly over an ocean, you can very easily spot geodes poking out of the water, which is not a bad thing for me because I do like the way they look. This nice purple block. It's not a block you can like infinitely farm, which is typically something that I prefer to build with, is blocks you can get very easily and quickly. Because on the scale that I like to, you know, build, getting blocks slowly is not great. I mean, it'll be okay for like an accent block, like these pink, purple. I said pink. It's not pink. It's purple. These purple blocks do look good. So I think that would be a good thing to use at some point, like somewhere. I just don't know where. I don't know how. Maybe I'll put them in this somehow. But I feel like the white and blue and black are already kind of our color scheme. I don't think we need to do more. Oh, we don't need to tear it down. It's already flattened. We're good to go. And then the line goes across. But, you know, I do believe this is where I'm going to take off. We have marked out and cleared the first little section here, which is incredibly exciting. I appreciate you sticking around with me. I'm going to be trying to stream every Monday for sure, if I can possibly do that. And then I guess other times will vary depending on my work schedule and how things go. But I do greatly appreciate you sticking with me, and not only sticking with me, probably helping me avoid, you know, a catastrophe of workflow. I think doing it one ring at a time, one little section, and then I can go to the next one and go down. I think that's probably the better way to do it. So I appreciate the insight on that for sure. I'm gonna go take all these shulkers over to the little storage area and put them away. But that is, yeah, I think that's where we're gonna call it for now. I will definitely try to stream again next Monday. Hopefully sometime throughout the week, but you know, we'll see how it goes. It's next week for sure. If I can, maybe, let's see. Let's actually look at my schedule, see what I can do. I don't know exactly. Very hard to say. Maybe, I don't know. It wouldn't be until at least like either Friday or Sunday. So it'll still be quite a few days, unfortunately. Maybe once I get a better work schedule. Trying to get a new job, so we'll see how it goes. Anyways, much appreciated for sticking around, sir. I do greatly appreciate the audience and the company. Also, let's look at shaders real quick. Just let's just tap on that and see how it looks. Ooh. Where's the part we're working on? Right here. Yeah. From there to there. But very, very nice. Yep. I think we've done well. But like I said, I'll say it again. Thank you so much for sticking around. Hope to see you next time. Maybe in the comments of a video. Maybe in the next time I stream. But yeah, I'll